Welcome to Puzzle Time ×1. Fun hand today, and our tip for the puzzle is it's my favorite play technique. So here we go. We are all sitting in South's chair, and we're going to review the auction. 1 diamond by North, 1 spade by South, that's our hand, and partner bids 2 spades, and South bids 4 spades. And South is playing the hand. So West is on lead, and West leads the Jack of clubs. And I'm going to play the first couple of tricks and then turn it over to you. Actually, just the first trick. First trick goes 2 of clubs, ace of clubs, 4 of clubs. And East returns the 6 of clubs. Okay, so Jack of clubs, small club to the ace, and East returns the 6 of clubs. So you guys play the hand. And then we'll talk about the bidding and the play and any defensive ideas going on the other side. Try to identify, remember I said it was one of my favorite play technique? Try to identify the 4 suits jobs. See if you can see the end play on the hand. What's the exit suit? Well, let's start with what's your never ever suit? What suit do you never ever want to lead on this hand as declare? Right, diamonds. You never ever want to lead diamonds because you've got big chances of losing 2 diamonds. So you'd never ever want to lead diamonds. Club suit, what would the club suit be? The elimination suit, right? All 4 suits have a job. Okay, let's take a look at our hand here. North opens 1 diamond, and East and West pass throughout. South bids 1 spade. North raises to 2 spades. That generally shows a 4-card suit. And then South bids 4 spades, and it goes all pass. Now let's take a look at West's hand for a moment for opening lead discussion. Going through the defensive checklist. First thing West does, review the auction. We just did that for West. Then West uses the number rule, which will be 14 here. And West subtracts 2, 3, 4 high card points from 14. And that leaves 11. So 11 high card points in partner's hand. This is good to know. We have some chances. And then we take out the bid suits. All right, we take out the diamonds and the spades, and that leaves us with hearts and clubs, the roundies. Okay, so we're focusing on our hearts and club suit. And clubs is a more passive lead, and there's nothing in this auction that indicates we should have an aggressive lead. So we lead top of touching. All right, so top of touching by West. And I'm going to pop West's hand over so we can focus on our plan here. And we first identify our master hand. All right, South is the master hand, and because it's the long trump hand, and we start counting losers. All right, so we've got a couple of losers in South spades, but North as the cover card hand, right? South is the master hand, and North is the cover card hand. North's King Jack of spades take care of that, so no spade losers. Potentially 1 heart loser, right? Because it's a finesse, and if you say it depends on where a particular honor is, it's a loser, right? Then we have 1 club loser, and that's a given. That ace of clubs definitely a loser, and they're leading clubs at this point, so it's going to be a loser early on. And then in diamonds, we have potentially 2 losers there. Okay, so we have 4 losers. And if we do our declared thought process, that's our net, right? Number of losers we can have is 3. We have 4, potentially, up to 4 if all things are bad. And so we need to eliminate 1. And then our technique could be in the heart suit, our technique would be finesse, right? In the diamond suit, our technique would be finesse. Right? You always want to identify your technique because some techniques require entry management, including the finesse technique, right? We have to have entries to South's hand. Now the club suit and the spade suit, we have lots of transportation suits. So the second T is our transportation suits, which are spades and clubs, right? So we have our thought process formulated. When we go back to that diamond suit and we say to yourself, well, I would never, ever rather lead that suit. I would rather the defenders lead diamonds for me. Is there a way I can do that? And the bell should go off. Oh, maybe this is an in-play hand. Then we have to go through all 4 suits and see if we have the elements of an in-play. First situation is you have a never ever suit. That's when you know to look for an in-play. That's the diamond suit here. Then you have to check your trump suit and make sure that you can pull the defender's trump and still have spades, in this case, left in both hands, still have trumps left in both hands. And we have 10 trumps. So even if spades are 3-0, which is very unlikely, we could play 3 rounds of spades and still have a spade left in both hands. All right, so check number 2. Then we need an elimination suit. Now the club suit is a beautiful elimination suit, especially if the first trick goes small club from north and east wins the ace. Now we know east has the ace because we have one of those opening lead rules versus a suit contract that we never ever underlead an ace. So we know east is going to play the ace at trick 1. We can foresee that coming, right? The club suit is going to be an easy elimination suit to be able to cash out our clubs, strip out the clubs, become void in both hands. Then we need an exit suit, and that is going to be our heart suit. We're going to use the heart suit as an exit suit to throw east in at the end of the hand. That's why it's called an end play. And we're going to look at east options when we play the hand out to that point. Now that all 4 suits have a job, if one of your suits is missing, you don't have an in play and you're just back to taking straight up finesses. But in plays are awesome play techniques to avoid the finesse. Now we do tex, okay? And this is because I'm from Texas. I made this up because I'm from Texas. Okay, tex, first thing you do is pull trump. Okay, so let's play the first couple of tricks to get control. Ace of clubs, low club from south. And east returns the 6 of clubs. That club's return is called current count. Looks like east has 3 clubs, 2 clubs remaining, and they started with 3. So we win the king of clubs. South wins the king of clubs. And first thing we do is pull trump. That's the T of tex. So we play a low spade over to the king. And let's go a low spade back to the queen. Now trumps are pulled. And second thing we do is eliminate, right? That's the E, eliminate. So we're going to finish eliminating the clubs. The defenders sort of did that for us, right? But we're going to cash the queen of clubs to become void in both hands, right? That's done. That was easy, all right? Now the X stands for exit. And this is where we're going to exit to our opponent and force them to give us a trick, all right? That was pretty simple, right? We pulled trump, we voided our clubs, and now we're going to exit. Now this is a little bit of a strange exit suit. Our common in-play exit suit is where we lead out and we become void in both hands. This is a little bit of a twist to that. And so now we lead a heart and we watch to see what West plays. If West plays second hand low, we want East to win this trick. So we're going to play our lowest spot card, covering whatever West plays, and forcing East to play. What's going to happen to East? East is going to think, oh, I got a cheap trick. Look at that. I get to win the 10 of hearts. How cool is that? And then East starts looking at the dummy and realizing, what exit cards do I have? If I lead a heart, that's going to go into North's queen. And now they don't have that heart loser, right? And then to add insult, declare will cash the ace of hearts and discard their diamond loser away. Well, that doesn't look like a very good solution. So let's go back to East winning the 10 of hearts and, well, cashing the ace of diamonds. What do they have to do, right? That eliminates the diamond loser. Well, that doesn't seem like too good of an idea. So what if we go back to that 10 of hearts and we win the 10 of hearts and East leads the low diamond? At this point, you guys can see it would go low diamond, South would try the jack, West would cover with the queen and declares diamond loser is eliminated. No good answer here. At this point, East is end played because there's no way East can exit either hearts or diamonds and not give up a trick, right? Either giving up a heart trick or giving up a diamond trick or giving up 2 tricks, right? Heart is particularly bad. You give up a heart and a diamond trick on a heart return. So what if we go back and West can sort of see this happening? It's really cool when you're on defense and you can see that your partner's about to be in played. There are some defensive plays. Now, it doesn't work on this hand, but if the 9 of hearts and dummy was, say, the 8 of hearts, we just swapped that around, then what West is about to do would work, but not on this hand. West is going to try, but it's not going to work. What West can do is play the Jack of hearts instead of second hand low if they foresee an in play coming. And honestly, when you're on defense and declare pulls trump and eliminates a suit and leads a suit, they're in playing somebody. You might not know who it is, but they're in playing somebody. So from declarer's perspective, what if West plays the Jack of hearts? Put the Queen of hearts in, East wins the king, and they're back in the same situation. They can lead a low heart into the 9, and the ace of hearts is cashed, and the diamond is thrown away, right? Or we go back and win the king of hearts, and cash our ace of diamonds. The king is good. Lead a low diamond. The king wins a trick, right? So on this hand, it wouldn't matter what West did, but you always want to be on the lookout for partner. Just play a high card, just put it up there and see if it matters. If we swapped those 2 cards right there, look what a difference that makes. Playing the Jack, Queen, King, now East can lead a low heart, force the ace, but now the 8 is no good because East 10 covers, right? Just swap 2 spot cards. Who knew? Spot cards are just so important. So let me bring this back up to full view so we can walk through the steps of identifying that in play just very quickly, and then we'll be done with our puzzle for today. So Jack of clubs lead, and we identify the diamond suit as the never ever suit. The trump suit is one that can be pulled and have trump left in both hands. The club suit is our elimination suit, and the heart suit is our exit suit. And there you have it. This is a strip end play with a twist of the repeat finesse in the heart suit, taking the lower of the 2 finesses in the heart suit to end play East. Okay, that does it for us for our puzzle ×1 today. Thanks for joining me and have a great day.